There's still 2,400 nautical miles to sail to the finish for the leaders of this epic Vendée Globe, and Yoann Richomme, on Paprec Arkéa, in second place, has not given up hopes of winning on debut. Here is Yoann's latest report from his boat, Paprec Arkea.
Bonjour à tous. Je vous donne quelques news de Paprec Arkea, ça fait quelques temps que j'en ai pas fait. Tout va bien à bord, on est dans l'alizé de l'hémisphère nord, là on va arriver pas loin du Cap Vert bientôt. La mer est plutôt calme comme vous pouvez le voir. Là il y a 12-13 nœuds de vent, c'est un peu plus léger que prévu, ça avance un tout petit peu moins bien. Et c'est pas des conditions qui me sont hyper favorables, donc voilà, je m'accroche. Hein. Et je vois bien la distance qui augmente avec Charlie. C'est voilà, c'est pas très agréable à vivre, mais c'est comme ça. Hein. C'est les avantages et les inconvénients de nos deux designs qui sont très différents. Voilà, on va avoir 48 heures encore à peu près dans l'Alizé là à remonter jusqu'à la hauteur des Canaries. Passer l'anticyclone des Açores et partir au portant ensuite. Portant qui nous amènera à peu près, on va dire à l'entrée du golfe de Gascogne un peu plus. Et après il y aura du jeu normalement. Voilà, il y a une petite incertitude météo sur la quantité de vent qu'on aura à la fin. Voilà, en tout cas je suis bien au taquet. Tout va bien à bord, je suis plutôt reposé. J'ai hâte d'arriver forcément, hein, moins d'une semaine maintenant, c'est cool. C'est vraiment une bonne perspective. Et voilà, et j'ai l'intention de pousser au maximum, mais aussi de ne pas faire de bêtises. Hein. Ça ne sert à rien d'aller tout ruiner maintenant, après autant de travail et puis de beaux résultats. Donc voilà. On profite de ces derniers jours en mer avant de retrouver le froid européen et la grisaille si j'ai bien compris. Donc, vous pouvez voir un petit coucher de soleil là dans l'Alizé, c'est assez sympa. On a eu pas mal de sargasses, je ne sais pas si vous voyez, il y a des algues, alors comment on pointe, hop là, dans les filières il y a des algues accrochées, il y a des gros bancs d'algues de sargasses un peu partout, il y en a plein sur le bateau. Il y a pas mal de poissons à bord, de calamars, poissons volants et tout. Voilà, en tout cas c'est agréable, ça va assez vite, globalement dans la bonne direction. Donc voilà, tout va bien, c'est parti pour une nouvelle nuit. Allez, à très vite, ciao ciao.
This is your weekly Global Sailing Highlights Show, The World on Water, January 10th, 2025. Thomas Coville, of Sodebo, was on his second attempt to break the Jules Verne round-the-world speed record, but after the first had to be abandoned, due to a foil breakage. Now, on this, his central rudder has broken. So, once again he has retired to fix the damage.
In a setback for the Sodebo Ultim 3 crew, their ambitious quest for the Jules Verne trophy has come to an abrupt halt following the loss of their central rudder during high-speed sailing. After more than 16 days at sea, the team, led by seasoned sailor Thomas Coville, made the difficult decision to suspend their attempt on January 6. While navigating between the Kerguelen Islands and Cape Lewin at speeds exceeding 30 knots, Coville and his 6 teammates faced a significant challenge that rendered their vessel unable to sail at full capacity. Understanding the risks involved, the crew quickly assessed the situation and opted to head north to escape dangerous ice conditions while considering a technical stopover in Australia for repairs. Addressing the situation, Coville stated, "There was no shock, but we lost the rudder. With the crew, we are very organized and everything is fine for us. We cannot continue in record mode. Engaging a U-turn of the world in record mode without the rudder is unfortunately not reasonable." As they navigate the harsh southern seas, safety remains their primary concern. Despite the disappointment of ending this attempt, Coville expressed gratitude toward the routing team and the entire support crew back home in Lorient for their outstanding efforts. "We have succeeded in making our fans dream through this extraordinary adventure," he added. Though the challenge ended prematurely, the experience has provided valuable lessons for the team, a stepping stone for future endeavors as they prepare to tackle new challenges ahead. Thomas Coville said this morning, "There was no shock, but we lost the rudder. With the crew, we are very organized and everything is fine for us. We cannot continue in record mode, and we do not think that we should engage in the southern seas without a central rudder. We're at 25 knots and we're heading north to try to escape a depression. We are orienting ourselves for a technical stopover in Australia to put on a new rudder. Engaging a U-turn of the world in record mode without the rudder is unfortunately not reasonable. The ship is in general condition generally, and we were able to deal with that. We have built something incredible. The pace was high up to this point. We were content with what was being done, despite the sea state, which has been difficult in the past 24 hours. On land, the routing team and the entire Lorient team were also superb during this attempt. I would like to thank them for all the work done. We have succeeded in making our fans dream through this extraordinary adventure. This abandonment is, of course, a disappointment for all. But it's great training and provides learning for the future of our team to meet the next challenges.
The final day of the Wireless Communications International 505 World Championships in Adelaide, Australia, was crazy. Racing started early at 11 a.m. 2 races were planned. The weather was beautiful, the breeze in the morning was easterly, straight offshore. But an upset was on the cards. Here's what happened.
I can hardly speak, Jordan. Yeah. So excited. Can't believe it. I cannot believe I've been trying so long. Yeah. And this bloke, he's the champion, eh? Loving the bits. Yeah. Oh, we're so happy. Yeah.
It's always been our goal. We've always wanted to get there, and fuck, we've done it. And we're so stoked. And you know, I'm sailing with one of the best bloody helmsmen in Australia, to be honest with you, mate. And he did all this boat, this setup. You know, I had a glamour ride. I just flew in, and I owe him heaps. It's just fantastic.
Marshy's trained really hard over it, even though he hasn't been here. He's worked his butt off. He's the fittest he's ever been, I reckon. He's so fit. Yeah. I've had some wonderful people that have helped me out, crewing when he wasn't here, get the boat up to speed. So there's a bunch of people that have just helped us out. So absolutely. Doesn't get much better than this, huh?
Absolutely.
Extremely disappointing, I guess, is how to explain it. I mean, of course, we're still happy that we managed to, you know, get second in the Worlds. But defending it, it's all, you know, the goal was always to come here and defend the title. But credit to Sandy, those guys sailed really well, and we just basically left too many points out on the course.
That's the first start that got abandoned. We had him lined up pretty nicely, and then second one sort of just got match racing sort of stopped, and we were just going for a good start, and then just sort of messed up the start a little bit, and ended up getting bounced out to the right, which came back pretty deep, coming off the line, you know, about 2 minutes off the line, and then found a little shift up the top right, got sort of back into it, but just wasn't enough to do what we need. No, we'll be around hopefully for a few years yet. Yeah.
I mean, let's look at Howie, who, I mean, he had a good result here. I'm not sure where he actually finished, but he's, you know, he's in his 70s, and you can't write him off. So you can sail this class, you know, from teenage years all the way up into your 70s, and that's one of the beauties of this class, the diversity of ages and male and female, and yeah, it's just it's a great class, and it's sailable by a lot of different people.
Yep, yeah, indeed. Very happy with that.
We had 5th in Weymouth, 4th in Poland, 2nd in Cork, and 4th in San Francisco. So we're slowly filling out the top 5. Yeah, we haven't done much sailing the last 18 months, so we've been getting better each day, and I'm trying to get our head back into the rig setup, and some of the starting was tricky. So
we've had some good recoveries and yeah, going forward through the fleet at times. So it's been yeah, really positive. The weather's better than being at home at the moment, so we're in the right part of the world.
The Mini Globe Race is a single-handed round-the-world yacht race, contested in Class Globe 5.80 yachts. The first edition of the Mini Globe Race will commence on February 23, 2025 from Lanzarote. The proposed course is then westward, transiting the Panama Canal and rounding the Cape of Good Hope. The race is expected to cover more than 26,000 miles and take 400 days to complete. That means the sailors will finish the race around May 2026.
Welcome to the Class Globe 580, where passion meets adventure and dreams set sail. The Class Globe 580 is a revolution in mini yacht design. Conceived by Australian adventurer Don McIntyre, at just 19 feet, these home-built plywood yachts are compact and built to withstand the harshest oceans. The world has never seen a yacht like this before. Based on simple construction techniques for first-time builders from €350 plans, anyone with the passion and determination can build their own ocean voyaging mini and embark on this life-defining and life-changing adventure. This movement has already sparked a wave of inspiration among sailors worldwide. Over 230 men and women, young and old, in more than 37 countries have embraced the challenge to build their own 19-foot 580 mini yachts designed to circumnavigate safely. With 2 successful transatlantic races behind it and another set to launch in December 2024, the Class Globe 580 has proven its mettle on the high seas. Now, the stage is set for the ultimate challenge, the McIntyre Mini Globe Race. A one-design, solo, round-the-world odyssey in a mini yacht designed to make the dream of ocean challenges and circumnavigating a reality for anyone with the courage to dream big. On February 23, 2025, 15 intrepid adventurers will set sail on this world's first adventure to prove something to themselves and if it can be done. This is the route that will test their endurance. 25,000 miles across the globe on some of the most challenging waters on Earth. A year living and surviving in a plywood box, totally alone. Starting in Antigua on February 23, 2025, the sailors will pass through Panama before heading towards Tahiti. From there, the journey continues to Tonga, Fiji, and on to Darwin, Australia, before crossing the Indian Ocean to the Cocos Islands and Mauritius. They'll then sail into the Southern Ocean around the Cape of Good Hope into Cape Town, before making the Atlantic crossing to St. Helena, Recife, and back to Antigua in March 2026. Each leg of this race is an opportunity to test their skills and push the limits of what's possible. Can they do it? Follow this amazing journey of a lifetime, a human story full of colour, drama and imagination, as these courageous sailors navigate the world's toughest seas, using every ounce of passion, guts and determination they can muster. Witness history in the making. The McIntyre Mini Globe Race 2025. Small boat. Huge adventure.
Marina Rubicon, located on the southern coast of Lanzarote in the Canary Islands, is a vibrant and modern marina that has become a popular destination for sailors and tourists alike. The marina has been hosting the skippers and their boats and has provided an excellent environment for preparations, final tune-ups, and camaraderie among competitors. The Globe 580 Transat sees 12 entrants racing from Lanzarote to Antigua across the Atlantic. Many who compete in the Transat aim to continue their journey by entering the Mini Globe Race, building on their Atlantic crossing experience. 15 entrants will take part in this ambitious circumnavigation event, requiring participants to sail around the world in their Class Globe 5.80 yachts. The first Mini Globe Race starts on February 23, 2025, following earlier Transat races in 2021 and 2023 that have already demonstrated the capabilities of the Class Globe 5.80 design.
The 2025 World Match Racing Tour season kicks off this week at the all-new Macau Match Cup, 8 to 12 January. 12 world-class match racing teams will compete in the inaugural Macau Match Racing event, including recently crowned, 8-time match racing world champion, Ian Williams from Great Britain, and his Pinder, by Manaport Logistics team. Here is Lily with her Day 1 report.
Welcome to the magic city of Macau as 2025 World Match Racing Tour season kicks off with the Macau Match Cup. 12 world-class match racing teams are gathering here for the first ever event in Macau with $100,000 US prize money at stake. Skippers and crew gathered for the opening briefing for updates from the race committee and organizers and the welcome speeches at the event's opening press conference.
This is day 1 of Macau Match Cup. We're quite excited. It's gonna be tricky because we're outside over there where it's a bit shallow, and there's also a channel with a lot of ships going through.
After recently winning his 8th World Match Racing Championship title, Britain's Ian Williams is looking forward to defending that title again.
A big part of the World Match Racing Tour is that we're sailing supplied boats. The equipment is the same for every team, and so there's no equipment advantage. It's really all about the team and how that team can work together to get the most out of the boats. And so, yeah, for me, always keen to try and keep consistency. We've certainly got some experience sailing together, particularly on these boats, and I feel like the team is going from strength to strength.
As racing progresses through the first day of the round-robin competition in light winds, after switching boats and crews, the afternoon session saw the rest of the teams take to the water. And the 2024 Women's Match Racing Tour World Champion Pauline Courteau from France was mixing it up with the men, winning 3 of her 5 matches.
Really good to have a new venue on the tour. We are really happy to be here, and we think it's a really hard spot with crazy wind, but it's interesting for match racing with a lot of rebondissement. But yeah, we are really happy to be here.
Nick Econoc-Johnson from New Zealand was clearly enjoying the light wind conditions, and with the recent experience of racing these 528s just before Christmas, he won 4 out of 5 races sailed.
We're pretty used to sailing in the current like this, so yeah, the guys are doing a great job of picking some shifts and keeping the boat going fast, and I think that's what it's going to take. This venue is just chipping away and one race at a time.
But in outstanding form, Ian Williams and his crew went 5 from 5 with a 100% record, and is certainly best placed now to stake a claim for the quarterfinal place.
There's a lot to get your head around, and so yeah, it was nice to win, but the key thing is that hopefully we improve during the day and we're getting faster, because I think boat speed's really important in these boats.
Racing resumes tomorrow morning for the second day of the round-robin series, where 8 teams will progress to the quarterfinal stage and 4 will be eliminated from the competition and lose their chance of winning the $30,000 US.
Just in is this video from Sodebo. In our earlier report they were headed to Australia, but now they have changed their minds and have turned around and are headed to the French island of Réunion to make their rudder repairs. When we get more information, we will upload it to this channel.
Pour moi, le record il s'arrête là. Finir le tour du monde. De toute façon, là on est de l'autre côté pile, donc il va falloir qu'on ramène le bateau, mais on va pas le faire sans avoir remis un safran central au cul. Pour moi, c'est la seule bonne solution envisageable. C'est le gros truc qui arrive derrière nous là. Ouais. Les gars, merci. Merci. Merci.
Bon, on est en route vers où là?
C'est assez compliqué. On est en route vers la Réunion, mais on va vers l'Australie. On n'a rien à y comprendre. En fait, avec le bateau qui est un peu endommagé, on peut pas aller trop dans le vent fort. Et du coup, on est obligé de faire le tour d'une grosse tempête et puis bifurquer sur la Réunion pour pouvoir réparer et remettre un petit safran.
On a échappé à cette dépression ici là, cette dépression australe qui part par ici, avec le front qui est là. On se situe ici, donc on est juste en avant. Et ensuite, donc on a cet anticyclone là, je vais afficher le vent, ce sera plus simple. Ouais. Anticyclone ici, avec une dorsale qui nous barre un petit peu la route. C'est pour ça qu'on doit aller chercher le coin pour attraper le vent de ce côté. Donc on va naviguer dans des vents faibles ici, pour passer l'axe de la dorsale, et partir au portant ensuite sur la bordure nord de l'anticyclone, avec un point de vigilance ici qui est une dépression extra-tropicale qui a un caractère orageux très fort. Donc on va s'en méfier et rester à l'écart. C'est pour ça qu'on a mis une zone dans laquelle on va s'interdire d'aller. Et faire route vers l'ouest jusqu'à la Réunion, au portant, dans des conditions chaudes et qui devraient être agréables. On prend l'autoroute du soleil, quoi. Une grosse semaine. Une grosse semaine, ouais.
La Réunion, c'est la France aussi, donc pour tout ce qui est acheminement de matériel, bosser sur place, c'est quand même beaucoup plus simple. L'Australie, il y a du dédouanement, il faut des visas de travail. Ben, c'est plus dur à organiser et en 2 jours, on aura attendu une semaine sur place plutôt que de se rapprocher. Donc voilà, on attendra un petit peu pour mettre pied à terre.